Right, chat, just a little reminder. We're going into Singapore today. Car development-wise, there is an ATR period open after this race. We have designed a new underfloor side pod and chassis, and they are the three things we have developed for the last few races. You can see we've got 2 chassis of the new spec, 2 side pods of the new spec. We've got 2 underfloors of the new spec. That has just reminded me I do need to build more chassis of the new spec, because I think we're going to be focusing on wings in the next few ATR periods. But you might have noticed all that design stuff and manufacturing stuff going on. If we hit a wall at any point during this weekend, I haven't got a backup version. I will have to emergency manufacture parts. Let's hope we don't have any crashes. And also, as has been reminded to me by Hiemi Contour, chat, no swearing today or you will get community service. We are going to be well behaved today. Also, our car has really good high speed, and with the latest upgrades, we have the best engine cooling on the grid, so that's good news, I think. Our goals, by the way, are still sillily low. I'd like to think we do better than 16th and 17th. We're trying to take Red Bull a bit of a fight to them. In the last race in Australia, we got, 4th and 6th after starting, I think, 9th or 8th and 11th. So that was a really good comeback performance. You know what, Isabel, in the car you go for practice, sim to quali. So let's hope we don't crash. Because if we crash, those lack of parts are going to be a problem with emergency manufacturing going to be needed. If we don't make it out this session, we're in trouble. That's where I'm at. Also, we've got the livery that's only been in for a few races. I forgot that we had a new livery, chat. Does it look good? It's also fixed. We now have the URL in the halo. I can't remember if that was there last time. It might have been, actually. Oh, look how pretty our car looks. The pink and white is iconic. Part of me wonders if they'll add the 4th DRS zone into this track, but I feel like they won't. I love Frontier. I'd love it if they did make an effort to do little tweaks like that mid-cycle. I mean, it doesn't really involve changing the track layout, does it? But I don't know how simple that is in terms of how the AI is all coded to approach a track. Norris, please don't block me. Please don't block me. Please just get out the way at a good spot here. I feel like this is perhaps the worst point. Actually, you know, I mean, he's pushing kind of hard here. As long as he moves out the way quickly, I don't think we've lost time. I think that's okay. There might have been the tiniest bit of lifting, but actually, if that's the only traffic I encounter all lap, I'm fine with that. I think we're good here. Antonelli, top of the pack. O'Ward is going to slot in behind 2 tenths. We are in a very compact field here in this universe. So as much as that feels comfortable right now, maybe I need to worry slightly. I'm doing very good, thank you, Cohen in Prague. How are you doing, dude? How are the streams treating you? Oh, there's a red flag. Yuki's crashed. Yuki's crashed. It's a red flag! Can we get a replay, please? Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry.
He said he's sorry. That sounded violent. The sound effect on that was very, very clunky. Do you know what I mean? It was quite like a thud. Like a small toddler bashing their head on a wall or something. I don't know why that's where my head's gone. I don't think we need to go out again here. I think with Yuki out, that's one of our biggest threats. I think we're faster than everyone else. Right, 4th and 7th there. The issue we've got is Red Bull, our main title rivals, 1st and 3rd. But if nothing else, we've saved our tyres there, haven't we? We got our time in, saved tyres over pretty much everyone else. I don't think anyone else went out as early as us. So that was a nice benefit to going out early. Right, O'Ward currently up. Obviously, this is used tyres, but our times are actually very close to what they were in Q1. We're less than about 50 thousandths behind with both drivers. O'Ward with another purple sector. I mean, this is really just the early banker, so we don't need to worry about this too much. Right, O'Ward's going to cross the line. It's the banker. It's the one that shouldn't fail. Sorry, what happened in the final sector for O'Ward? How did O'Ward have such a... You know what? I'm not going to question it. It's not great by our drivers, but used tyres. Used tyres. What cookies did Wok make? Just chocolate cookie. Chocolate cookie. Chocolate chip cookies. Why are words so hard, chat? I've actually forgotten how to speak. Right. What can we do? Tyre energies are good. What does tyre energies are good? I've never heard anyone describe tyres like tyre heat or tyre performance or tyre grip. Tyre energies are good. Ricky's just invented his own terminology and I'm all here for it. We're not setting many purple sectors this weekend during sectors. I'm beginning to realise maybe today we're not going to be fighting right at the very front. Oh, that's a bit scary, but we dodged that traffic there. Based on awards performances, it should be enough, but... Well, Pacher, Norris, and Perez are all done, so wait. Norris is on an in. Norris is done. Norris is out. Antonelli, can you improve? He should do. He does. Okay. We're through. We are through, and I am shocked at where Ferrari are. But we're through there. How far off the leaders are we? I'll tell you what, that is a very close field. Did you guys see that? Antonelli, less than 300ths behind. What award a little further behind? Perez, Teo. Did Leclerc scrape through in the end? I think he did. Speaking of Merc not having race pace. That's... Wait, Alonso was doing that lap on used tyres as well, eh? The McLaren was half a second faster than us on used tyres. That is concerning. When do I want to go out? I don't want to get passed by Russell. But I don't want to start a lap too soon and end up with loads of people around me. I think now. Oh, Leclerc's kept us held in there. Pain. Pain. Okay, chat. Laps that matter. Fresh tyres. We're actually... potentially, maybe going to get a little toe off Charles Leclerc here. Norris and the other Ferrari didn't make it through. Hadjar, by the way, really making Yuki's red flag look like it could be costly. They have got pace, have Porsche. Of course, third race of the year in Miami, Tsunoda was on the podium. Nobody in front, Ricky, mate. Have you got the same on board as me? I hope we're not so close to the Ferrari that we're going to lose time getting stuck behind, but I feel like we're close enough to get the benefit of the slipstream, but without them blocking us in a corner. Is that fair? Also, the yellow DHL barriers or the yellow DHL halo, it just makes me happy. Award is a little further behind. 27.47 for him. 27.39 for Antonelli. Antonelli getting a really, really nice toe. I feel like that Ferrari is getting bigger in our mirrors. Well, not in our mirrors. Not in our windscreen. What do you call it for a F1 car? As soon as it's getting bigger in your windscreen, it's getting closer. But obviously an F1 car doesn't have a windscreen. It's getting bigger in our halo. Doesn't sound right either. Just look on fresh tyres. He is. Okay, wow. Actually lost time in the middle sector. That thing I said about, oh, we're not getting too close, so we'll be fine. Turns out we're stuck behind him, losing time. What is our time going to be? Can we even improve? No. Can Award improve? Slightly. I mean, Antonelli 8th isn't awful, I guess. Last race, he started outside the top 10. And then we did the one-stopper in Australia. I mean, to be honest, pre-race, if you told me 8th, I probably would have taken it. I have to assume Piastri is going to improve here. He goes second, so it's a Red Bull McLaren battle at the top. McLaren, I do think, have the faster race car. Carlos Sainz, by the way, he's putting those Williams days behind him, isn't he? He is on pole for the race. The game wants me to do a one-stopper, and I don't think I want to do a one-stopper. How is that? Sorry, how is that a recommended strategy? Let me cook a sec. So my thinking is that with Antonelli, we try and nurse the tyres and go for a one-stopper in 8th, but we let O'Ward kind of free and let him do whatever he wants. If that means burning through the mediums quicker, that's fine by me. I might live to regret this, but I think I'm going to swap the medium and soft kind of stints around. And the reason I think I do that is because Award's going to be pitting sooner. I'm going to hope that Antonelli holds up people to create a gap for him to go into. My concern is that at this circuit, given the fact that everyone looks like they've got pretty good pace this year, there might not be too many gaps that emerge for the two-stopper, but I feel like in 7th and 8th, if I want a monster return on points, I've kind of got to split. I've got to gamble a little bit. If I want to catch Red Bull this season, who are starting 1st and 3rd, I've got to go for some weird and wonderful stuff and hope it sticks. Look how nice our car looks. Does it look nice? It's got a bit of a Tropicana vibe to it. It feels, you know when you go on a night out and you get like a floral necklace or just random like night out kind of attire? Our car basically looks like it was a white car that we jazzed up on a night out. Maybe that says more about me than anything else. Anyway, 7th and 8th. I am going to have to tell Antonelli here immediately, and I know it's going to be unpopular, don't fight your teammate. Award is on the faster strategy now. Oh my god, we've given up 1 place. But actually, we gave up a place to Hadjai's on softs. That's kind of fine. It's a mission for Antonelli. Conserve his tyres. Basically, save his tyres and go long. As for Pato, Pato needs to make up places. I say that. There's so many soft runners around us. Maybe he doesn't need to make up places. I mean, everyone going on the softs is going to be doing a multi-stop strategy. Because you can't one-stop on softs. So Antonelli, at this point, almost just needs to not worry about that. So with O'Ward, I am going to be pitting sooner. But the good news is lots of other people are going to be pitting around us. I wouldn't mind going for a little undercut on them. Also, Lawson and the Aston Martin in the points. Aston Martin, low-key, I don't want to say it too loudly. They've not looked like a slow car recently in this universe. Also, the pack is separating a little bit more than I expected it. Russell has already been dropped. I say that. I mean, okay, Award's up to 6th. I mean, Award does need to go motor racing here. Antonelli's lost a place to Hadjar, but it doesn't really matter. In fact, he's not lost it, he's just failed the overtake. Kimi, we don't need to get past him. You are going for the super long, just 1 stint. 1 stint, 2 stints, 1 stop. What matters a lot more is O'Ward, who's currently wrestling with a wild George Russell. Look at him go. My hero. Let's go. Agreed. Agreed. We've got past Hadjar. You'll love to see it. If I put low overtake aggression on there as well. Kimi Antonelli is cooking, chat. He is cooking. Okay. Award on Hamilton. The Aston Martin, 2 drivers in the top 10. They are looking good this season. I think they brought some upgrades recently. They've not been this high up before, but with the pack being so close this year, chat, probably will be noticeable weekends where we see teams make jumps. It's a clean 4 laps so far. Of course, in real life, no safety car at Singapore, but historically before that, there'd always been a safety car before lap 32. So, if the game's realistic, we should have that today. Okay, I've just jinxed, haven't I? There's a yellow flag. Oh, Bottas. Locked up. Maloney's gone by.
This is what happened. Now this was at turn 1. And there's the lockup.
Yeah. Can't park there, mate. My weekend's been good, thank you, Dazza. Very, very good. Walk's not been well, bless us. I've been having to look after her a little bit, and now I think I've got sick with the same thing. But it's not got bad yet. And at the moment, I'm in heaven. Because that is Hamilton being done by the Duck, and at the same time as the Porsche was being overtaken, or sorry, the Aston was being overtaken, the Porsche was being overtaken there. Oh, we love that. Chat, you are right. Maybe I should have given Wok some wasabi popcorn. That's a good shout. I love the fact she's in the chat writing, huh? This run out for Award is he's going to pit, and he's going to come out, at least right now, 6 seconds by Magnussen. And have to make his way through traffic, which I don't love. If he's going to have to make his way through traffic, what tyres are these guys on? Yeah, a few of them are medium runners. Okay, I'm going to change up something here with Pato, just because I think I'm going to need these mediums to pass the back markers. And on top of that, by going on hards at the end, if there's a late safety car or something, it makes it way more incentivized to go on softs at the end. I mean, right now, Antonelli is cooking and looking after his tyres. Alonso is doing the same, to be fair. Everyone on the mediums is doing quite a good job of managing them. Pato is just cooking his tyres, but that is just what he does, chat. I heard George say, Skibbity. What does skibbity mean, chat? Could someone explain? If this is young people talk, I don't understand. Is this what it means to be old? I literally don't know what we're talking about. Pato pit lane, right. Ultras assemble. First of 3 stops today. First of 2 for Pato. Unless we have red flags and stuff. Lawson is also in off his softs. So we're not actually the first going for things here. I'm looking for an undercut on Hamilton. What is that? What is that? 1.8. Oh, 1.8 there. Okay, lads. Okay. Is that going to get us out ahead of Bortoletto? Oh, my word. That is an unreal stop there. Unbelievable scenes. Antonelli, by the way, really on, like, course to hit his aim for this session. Or for this, for this stint. He was half a tenth faster than Leclerc on that last sector. Leclerc's tyres have gone, chat. Leclerc's tyres have gone. I want to believe that we can just get past Gasly here. Is he on mediums? He is. This is why we've got on the mediums over the hards, by the way, chat, is because I think I'm going to need mediums to get past these medium runners. They really should add DRS here, shouldn't they, in real life? Don't you think, chat? This big, long straight, it would just be a really good overtaking opportunity into the final few corners. Is Leclerc building a gap right now? I think he is. Also, Ward's got past Gasly and I missed it, and I'm really sorry. Okay, bit of deploy. We're chilling. Go on, Kimi. Look at him go, chat. Look at him go. See you later, Lewis Hamilton. And Aston Martin. Also, chat, Aston Martin livery that I've got in game with the blue nose, doesn't it look a bit like the Mercedes car that they were running this weekend? Do you know what I mean? Just the positioning of the colour. I know the colour's more of a Aston Martin green than the blue. It's actually surprisingly similar. Also, okay, Sainz in the pit, Leclerc in the pit, Hadjar also coming into the pit. Hamilton stays out. Antonelli's already got past him. O'Ward has caught up to Maloney. Now, this is the challenging bit, really, for O'Ward, is having to get overtakes done. Sainz is the next car up. He pitted from 3rd, and he is hitting traffic. This is probably the right time for Pato just to push a little bit more than we have been. We've enjoyed the clean air while we had it, but now we need to get moves done on Bottas. If I can follow Sainz, that would be big. Should be an overtake. Will it be an overtake? It should be an overtake. Will it be an overtake? It won't be. Valtteri, please! Please! It's been a very clean race so far. I don't want to jinx it, but the safety cars, the red flags I was anticipating have not happened. Norris pits for Ferrari. O'Ward gets past Bottas, who is on these mediums and presumably won't be pitting for a little while.
Let's keep this up.
Hamilton still hasn't pitted, chat. Interesting. Hamilton now pits. I mean, he's going to have the better delta, obviously. But he is putting on mediums here. And we are going to get the undercut. I mean, it's a case of, will the undercut, like, last, I suppose? He's going to have a little bit of traffic to deal with Maloney. It's a solid undercut. Okay, Hamilton has immediately got past Maloney, but 7 seconds to make up here. I have to assume he will eventually make it up, but pressure's on him. How's editing Jack been? I've kept him in jail for a while, but he's doing okay. He's surviving. Oh, double stack in the pits from McLaren. Is this an unnecessary gamble? They're back in their pit crew. Alonso is definitely going to get held here, right? Right. I mean, it's good stops. They've gone medium soft on both their drivers. They're going to be going hards to the end. Antonelli is running in second. I repeat, Antonelli is running in second. Oh, my word. Sainz and Tsunoda are battling it out. Piastri's come out behind. O'Ward is ahead of Alonso. Hey up! I mean, granted, Alonso obviously is now on fresh soft tyres and is going to whiz past us, but hey, look, we were ahead of him for a little bit. Oh, Maloney, chat, terminal fault. Is it engine? Oh, it is. He's smoking. He's got a long way to get home here. Right, Ultras, get ready. There's a safety car now. I'd pit for the hards. Is Maloney going to have to retire here? Can he get back to the pits? I kind of hope selfishly he doesn't, because a safety car or red flag now would be very, very useful. Okay, Maloney does make it back to safety. I think Antonelli can up his pace just a little bit. We're going to light usage. Okay, one last lap of absolutely throwing everything that's left of our tyres in. And then we're donezo. Oh, he pushed us wide there. Okay, you know what? We'll pit this lap. That pushing wide, by the way, that tie we've just lost might cost us here, coming out ahead of Lawson and Russell. Right, only pit stop here for Kimi. Let's make it a good one. It's not the 1.8 we got before. Is it enough to keep me ahead of Russell? I'm worried that getting pushed wide like we did might have cost us. Oh, it is going to have cost us, isn't it? Oh, it's pain. Oh, chat. I was so desperate to come out ahead of these guys. Although, to be honest, just following a medium runner here while I'm full on preserving might not be the worst thing in the world. This might be okay. No, Kimi, time to chill, mate. Time to enjoy yourself. If you want to get overtakes done, if you're quicker, feel free to, but it's not imperative to our strategy. Okay, Pato could pit this lap. But I can't. I'm a little bit worried that if I do that... Oh, my word, that's a really nice move by Kimi. I'm a little bit worried if I do that, I'm going to be in the same situation I was in before, where I pit early and Hamilton just comes back. If I do get the undercut. It's been too clean, this race. Go on, lad. Get it done. Get this move done. I kind of want to drop him out of DRS. I'm a bit concerned that if I don't, George will just try and fight me a little bit. I mean, we're not going to catch Piastri in front, but it's a good stint. Okay, Kimi, clean air, time to save the tyres. If I could drop George enough, I'll start saving fuel as well. Pato in the pit lane, Pato. Right, the Ultra's already done him well. Can they do him well again? It's what we need to see. Pato. Pato. Antonelli, fastest lap of the race. Where has that come from? Oh my word. Why didn't we do that earlier? Is that the exact same time as before?
Yeah, we should be clear on it.
That's a mega stop. Why couldn't Kimi get a pit stop that good? That is a crazy time. Okay, we've come out ahead of Bottas. A few of the guys I thought we'd come out behind are actually pitted, so that's really nice. If Sainz or Alonso pit, they're going to come out behind Antonelli. And they are both going to be on hards at the end. I guess they're going to be on way fresher hards, but that's not the point. We're going to be ahead of them. Speaking of which, Alonso pits. He's probably trying to get the undercut on Carlos Sainz. Keep an eye on that. There is a big old train, by the way, from Lawson backwards. What's a good camera angle? There you go. There's a bit of a train here behind Lawson. Alonso coming out the pits. I think we're going to get him here. I'd love him to get stuck in that train, but he's going to clear it. He's going to clear it. But a good spot for Antonelli ahead of Alonso. He's on hards to the end. Our hards obviously are way more worn, but this is all good. This is all good. So Ward has got Hadjar he's coming up to. He's going to pit. Perez, Norris. I mean, all these people are going to pit in front. It's just a case of, are they going to pit before we catch them? Sainz pits now. So is Sainz going to have been undercut by Alonso? Well, that's the question. I mean, Alonso is going to catch Kimi Antonelli here. The reality is for Antonelli, our fight is for 5th with Russell and probably Hamilton. Chat, Kimi is cooking. Kimi's having fun, just, you know, saving his tyres. Sainz has been undercut there, by the way. And if Sainz and Alonso want to scrap, that could do me a big favour. Okay, Kimi, you need to do some defending, son. Keep him in dirty air, make him cook his tyres. That is the aim. Just do what you can, lad. Oh, Ward has got Lawson and Perez scrapping in front. I mean, these guys we should be able to overtake. I've got the charge as well to make this happen. Oh, my word. This isn't the place to overtake, really, but... I'm going to keep saying but... No, okay, never mind. The bridge is a bit narrow, innit, to be fair. Did the Audi pit? Yeah, literally after all that, Perez pitted anyway. You absolute wang, Perez. Oh my gosh, is that Hamilton? Is that Glock? Come on, he's nearly hit him. Ward is back ahead of Hamilton, but I don't know how realistic it is to hold on to that. Alonso, by the way, still stuck behind Antonelli. If I speak, defend like a lion, son. I can't believe how long he's held Alonso behind. All while still saving his tyres. This is stress. This is... I'm not enjoying this, chat. I mean, technically, this is the battle for the podium. You know, if we want to get technical, this is the battle for the podium. This is actually the battle for second. I say that. I mean, it is a battle for the podium. Verstappen still hasn't pitted, and when he pits, he is going to be on softs, which could be interesting. Safety car now, by the way, chat. We are on softs. Alonso's catching us. Alonso's a lot closer this time. Is he close enough? I don't think he is. Oh my, Kimi keeps him behind. Mick's on the horizon, chat. Mick, I need DRS off you, mate, and then I need you to block them. There's another back marker as well, actually. It's going to be Magnussen. Mick and Kevin, side by side. What a time to see them. What a time for my heroes to show up. Mick, slow down. Mick, I need you. I mean, if nothing else, it's been an insane drive by Antonelli. We started 7th and 8th. We are running currently in a net. Even with all this going on, it would still be like a 4th and... well, a 4th and 6th if we can hold on. It should be a big improvement. No DRS. Mick, I need help. Sainz has been dropped a little bit here, by the way. We're still ahead. We are still ahead. No, Mick, I'm going to catch up to you in a spot where you don't give us DRS. Oh, it's a disaster. Chat, this is so stressful. Antonelli's had a crazy drive here. Right, Mick, get out of the way there. Yeah, now block him. Okay, Kevin, maybe you can do a better job. Oh, Sainz is getting a bit blocked here. Ante got the DRS as well. Hold on! We're approaching a wild Kevin Magnussen. Every time you think Alonso's got a chance, the door just closes on him. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Kevin? Did Kevin hit a wall? I think Kevin's hit the wall, chat. Oh no, Hulkenberg ran wide. Apologies, Kevin. What mods do I use? Oh, like, there's over 30. I actually couldn't tell you. No! Okay, that's not good. Antonelli got dropped. But we're going to come back.
Try your best.
Kimi, try your best. I think I can get him back. I think I can get him back.
So try to speed up if you can.
Thing is, do I want to be ahead? I feel like I need to be. I'm a bit concerned I'm not going to be able to get ahead. Unless it's a dive bomb of the century. Okay, I can't get ahead. I've just got to chill behind and hope there's an opportunity.
And look after tires.
I'll leave high overtake on. We actually did a purple sector 1 there, but it's not enough. Verstappen, by the way, chat, still has not pitted. He's in a world now, Max, where in not pitting,
0.7
he might risk not being able to catch us at the end, which is kind of mad. All of a sudden, just trying to get DRS of Alonso feels like it has to be the play. I can't push the tyres hard at all, sadly. Okay, Max now pits for softs. I mean, that is a crazy decision to leave it that late. I think he's going to come out behind Sainz. In fact, I'm certain he will come out behind Sainz. On soft, you'd expect him to whiz through, assuming it is going to be softs. It is. That he's on. But, yeah, he's behind this pack of 3. Wow, did he get a bad stop? That's a really slow stop.
You can do it.
Like, I mean, it's not going to allow a Ward to catch up. He's not a million miles away. Ah, okay. I mean, I have DRS here, but Alonso has just sent it, I think.
He has DRS now.
Oh, what do I do? I mean, I need to just try and stay in DRS, don't I? Russell now pits for hards. Okay, you know what? Mercedes are cooking. Oh, chat, I've not got DRS here, have I? Chat, it's Ogre. It's Ogre. I just don't have the pace of the Red Bull and the McLaren. They're just too quick. Antonelli literally cannot afford to push any more than he did there. We're still ahead of Carlos Sainz. Maybe I should just go always defend on Carlos Sainz now instead.
Introduce more lift and coast. Copy.
Oh, chat, it's so sad.
Protect position.
He's tried so hard, bless him.
Can go tire management.
Pit for hards and softs and then hammer it. It's not viable now. I'll be able to tell you how not viable it is when I see Max's first full push lap. But it's a 27-second stop. So for it to be worth it, you'd need to be making up 3 seconds on everyone else, and that's just not a thing. Sainz is going to get us soon, and that's just going to be that. As soon as he gets past us, I've not got anything to keep up, I'm afraid to say. I mean, we're fighting hard here, wheel-to-wheel racing into the penultimate corners. Oh, chat, pain. Pain. It hurts.
Phase update when you can.
We have DRS, but it's not enough. Verstappen just set the fastest lap as well behind us.
Lyco, please.
So Max last lap was 2 seconds faster than Sainz. So I wouldn't gain anything by pitting Antonelli here, sadly. It's just it's an NT, innit? It's that kind of angle. I mean, I've got Verstappen by me, and I want to be like, oh, could we hold him back? But he's on softs, and he's just quite quick. You sound like a Lincolnshire boy, not Midlands. Shall I get out a map and explain East Midlands to you? Breaking news, Lincoln is in the East Midlands. Breaking news, Max Verstappen has overtaken us.
We are still in the race, no worries.
Oh, that's it, innit, chat? I mean, there's 10 laps left. There could be late drama. There's a yellow flag. There's a yellow flag. Multiple cars crashed, but who? Can't be our drivers. They're not near anyone.
Just keep your eyes peeled.
Who was it? Teo Pacher and Perez. Oh, that's awkward, isn't it? That's awkward, isn't it? Okay, chat. Final lap of the race. Max Verstappen not going to have the assist of DRS here through the first section of it, but there will be one last helping hand before the checkered flag. He's pitted very, very late, has Max, onto these softs, but they are a fresher tyre. Piastri just trying to get his hards to the end. Question marks were raised as Red Bull kept him out, as to had they kept him out too long. I think if they'd pitted him sooner, they're not in this situation, and yet here we are. We're heading in, well, midway through the Sector 2 here, over the bridge. The McLaren, the Papyron Blue, of course, the 2026 McLaren, still very much as fast as it has been in previous years. But is it going to be fast enough today? Because Max Verstappen is hunting. Max Verstappen is chasing. You can see the Hershey's chocolate spoiler in his visor. Is looking bigger than ever. And also, it's Husky, not Hershey's. But you know what? You pay for your sponsorship. I'll say what I want. 2 tenths. It's going to come down to the last couple of corners. Max could go for the dive bomb on the inside, on the softer tyres. Is he going to get it done? I think he has. Piastri will have the inside line here. Who is going to cross the line in pole position? It's going to be Max Verstappen in the Ford-powered Red Bull to steal it on the line. It's a robbery. We've just witnessed A theft! I need to report it to 999! I mean, as for ourselves, let's be real here. 5th and 7th, not bad. We started 7th and 8th. Antonelli started 8th, by the way. The one-stopper ended up working really well. No safety cars, no VSCs, no red flags. Have we really raced at Singapore? More ground loss to Red Bull, I mean, it's true. I will say I don't think we're in a title fight this year, but we need high-speed circuits to come along. That is where our car shines, and there's not been any of the high-speed European circuits, the Silverstones, the Spas, the Monzas. Yuki gained 14 places, by the way, Chad. That is an obscene performance by him in the Porsche car. As for everyone else, I mean, George, he did hit the wall, didn't he, to be fair. Sainz lost places. Antonelli up 3. You love to see it. Drivers' Championship. Don't like to see that, do you? You don't like to see that. Pato still ahead of Kimi in the driver standings. In the constructors, maybe it's McLaren I need to focus on the battle with. Maybe McLaren are the team to focus with. Although in the DHL standings, we're bloody brilliant.